Some hockey. Grind these out. The tour.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The dramatic conclusion of the final round is coming up next. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And, Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. That's a really nice shot. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
A lot of ground to cover with this putt. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
How did that not go in? Let's see if the player can manage a par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Big sweeping dog leg from right to left. Second shot plays downhill to a slightly elevated green.
A lot to like about that one. And now this from about 150 yards away.
Probably taking one less club here with the green sitting well below him.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Henny, what more can you tell us?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Buckle up. Take a look at this one. That is how you play it. And now a birdie look at the third. 4 feet left to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. That is going to work.
Oh, that was a mistake. Pulled it.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
From here, he's got to be thinking 2 putts. John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt was looking like a pretty hard break to the left.
So close. And a 4-footer left.
He's got this one for birdie.
It's a double-digit lead for our featured player, up by 10.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Signature hole here at Lone Grove. Fairway cambers from left to right and chases away from you. Second shot back up the hill over CJ's Creek. Don't come up short with your second or your ball will find that creek.
Buffalo struck first, 1-0.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That's just inside the range. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
Five wood is the choice. This one will have to travel pretty far to get to the bottom of the cup. That looked good for a while.
Shit.
A 3-foot putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
Slight dog leg from right to left. Fairway contours from right to left, making this a little bit narrower than it actually is. Second shot to a green that sits above the player with a large runoff area to the right-hand side.
Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
What the hell was that?
How about this birdie putt? Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Ooh, that was
Near
close.
misses tonight. Oh,
5 feet remains. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5.
Dog legs from left to right. Just avoid those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. Second shot straight back up the hill. Dotted with 3 bunkers, but what a great opportunity to make a birdie on this closing hole in the front 9.
There we go.
That'll go a long way to getting up and down and saving par. He makes the putt and extends his lead. As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 9 shots.
Could not be more perfect.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Needs this to drop to save par. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard.
Time to tee off on the 11th.
Long par 3 back up the hill. It's got bunkers front and to the left. This green runs diagonally from left to right. Really difficult to get your tee shot close with the pins on the left-hand side. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, this one's looking around 30 feet, I'd say.
Starting this one way out to the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Hole number 12 is a par 5.
Dog leg from right to left. Generous landing area, but from middle of fairway, you must decide, do I take this second shot on, or do I play smart and lay it up?
Standing over his second shot.
One less club required for this shot as the green sits well below him.
Get there.
An eagle putt awaits. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, it's so hard to tell, but I think it's a little bit right to left.
Oh, what a putt. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 13th hole is a par 4.
A dog leg from right to left. Big hitters are going to try and cut as much off of CJ's Creek as possible, leaving themselves with a very short wedge shot to a pretty inviting green, it must be said.
Oh, that was pure. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. great looking shot this. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Only the longest are going to reach this green and two. Those who lay up, though, accuracy with their wedges is going to be of the utmost importance to get it close and make their birdie.
Well, that's a handy shot. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. This putt is from 14 feet.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Dude, his push
Long
is
par
killing
4
me.
back down the hill. Fairway tilts from right to left. Second shot to a green that chases away from you. But be mindful that water in the back comes into play should any shots chase away from you.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Now to 16, it's a par 3.
I love this hole. Short par 3 with lots of movement, lots of danger, though, should you miss this green. Beautiful par 3. The tempo there was exquisite.
This is a 9-iron on the way. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. The distance left on this putt is 17 feet. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It's going to go down the hill here and to the left. Let's see how he handles it.
He's got this one for par. Okay, moving on to the next. Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
This brings all the excitement you could ever want in a major championship. A drivable par 4, massive green. You can find the green, but birdie is not guaranteed. Do you lay it up or do you go for it?
Our leader has done it again.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
Beautiful shot from our leader.
Sucked.
This putt from a good distance away. Oh, how about it?
Getting better.
Yes! Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Okay, we've reached the final hole of the event. Let's see if he can get this done.
Mixed reviews on that walk-up.
This tee shot is looking good so far. Here's the second at 18.
Too much.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
2 putts to win, but wouldn't it be nice if this one, a win you dream about your entire life? Our featured player takes home the title at the Legends Championship.
What a performance by this player all around. You're right. This is what dreams are made of. Please don't pinch me. I don't want to wake up.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
Right,
just a
down,
phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
Let's go and do the society. I gotta come back and do 4 more career events for that. Did I even mark these? Is that what I did? I did. I know I did. Shots off the green. There's one. Okay. They cut the fucking straw. All right. All right, let's go. Columbia Beach. All right, round 2. My number's 9. That's what I'm looking at. Magic number is 9.
Hello there and welcome to this society event. Today we are starting things out with a par 5. All right, let's launch this ball into the fairway and take it from there.
It looks windy. Oh shit, it is. Okay. I may not even get near that number anyway. Crushed it.
All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. Okay, about 235 yards left to go.
234. 238. Yikes. I don't know. Can't see. Oh. I had a feeling it was going to go off. All right. Let's get it close. The fuck was that?
This putt's around 5 feet away. Starting things off under par. That is what I
There's
like
one.
to see. Wind is blowing left to right on this one.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a bitch. I don't play well in the wind.
That was well played. Good luck
right,
with
got a
this.
shot
Way
here.
out here.
Got a shot here. Get a shot. Get right. Get right.
Oh, that was
Fuck.
close. This one's just a 3-footer. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. All right, 9 under is your score. We got a third hole, par 4 coming up here. Let's do it.
Okay.
This one's heading to the fairway, I think.
I don't know.
And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin.
Okay. 31.
That's safe. 12 feet to go.
Shit.
This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here.
Falling if I wanted.
Looking pretty good.
There we go.
So
There's
good.
2.
And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. Wind blowing left to right on this hole.
Dude, what the fuck was that? Bring
Oh
it back.
man, you launched
Come
that.
on. Should be alright, maybe. Yes, got lucky.
Okay, second shot here on the 4.
I got lucky.
Yep, that's going to do.
Let's get this close. Oh shit. Fucking too much, you fucking bastard. Look at this.
11 under for the round if you can sink this putt.
Come on, I gotta get it.
This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Well, this one's on a line.
Come on,
This
come on.
really looks good.
It's gonna miss.
Oh, come on, drop.
Oh, nice. I'll
And
take
the
it.
putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under.
Usually when he says, oh, it's looking good.
Okay, this hole,
Never
we got a
goes.
tailwind to deal with.
bit off of my swing. Look at this.
Okay, on the green safely. And from 22 feet out. This one starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the right. So far, so good. Continues on a great line. Yes!
Okay.
Drops it on in there. What a putt. 8 strokes off the lead as we move to the next. All right, par 5 on the 6th hole.
There we go.
Wow, you just pummeled that poor little ball. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here.
Come on, baby, get there. Go, go, go. You son of a bitch. Too much.
And this to take you to 13 under for the day.
Too much. What do you think?
Starting this one out pretty good. Still on track. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
That'll go down. Nicely done. And I think I'm going to have another look at that shot. That was interesting. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Yeah, you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Swinging like silk. And this one's about 210 from the pin.
Fuck that up. Nowhere near the fucking hole.
Heading a little bit to the left on the approach.
What the fuck? Where
Wow,
the
and
fuck
this
was
to
that
go to
going?
14 under par. Looking forward to see what happens here. I think this one's breaking to the left.
You think, huh? Yeah, it's way short.
Not a bad result from that distance. All right, for the par.
I fucked up the approach.
And
Lazy on my
13 under par
swing.
is your current score.
Oh man, fucking.
And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right.
Still
And we're
way
going
right.
right of the pin.
Fuck.
All right, second shot on the 8th. Oh, man.
Jesus
Wanted that chip to
Christ.
go.
Holy fuck.
Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Looks like you got a line on this. It's still on the line. Oh,
Your
my
sister's
goodness. Killing me
ass.
here. Just killing me.
Come
Great
on.
putt, though. Almost got
Fucking
that
always
to go.
get one fucking bogey.
And with that,
Just
we
never
will
fucking
move on
fails.
to the next. And 12
one
under is your
fucking
current
bogey.
score. Okay, here we go. Par 4 here on the 9th.
Never
Good shot.
fails. One bogey.
All right. This is about
I get that one
120
hole that
yards or so from
fucks
the
the
pin.
whole card up. Come back, you fuck.
I like it. I like what you did there.
All right, let's get this stroke back.
This could be a birdie on the scorecard. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. 13 under at the moment. And we've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one.
Fucking did it again. Come on, you son of a
Yikes.
bitch.
Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th.
Get me there. Oh, you fuck.
And this is our third shot.
This is terrible.
Okay, as long as we're out of that bunker, that's all I care about. Good stuff.
Another bogey.
From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. Oh,
Another bogey.
and this one's for bogey. All right, and after that, you've gone up to 4 under.
My magic number is 9. It's the farthest highest I can go.
Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. This one's about 105 yards out. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you.
7.
Nice approach. Sink this and you could go to 13 under for the day. Breaking pretty hard to the left.
Nope.
Oh, bad break. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. Okay, safely home with that putt. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Well, that won't do, will it?
Jesus.
Setting up here from above the green. Decent approach there.
Not bad for where it was.
This one's clocking in at around 24 feet.
Not bad for where it was.
Oh, look at this thing. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no.
Fucking said.
All right.
I would 90% of the time he says
move
that
to
I
the
miss.
next.
90% of the time he says, "Oh, looking good." I miss.
And that will do. And after that one, 12 under par. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th.
See.
Nicely done. You got some good contact there.
Oh, man. Let's slow down, buddy. Where we going?
Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Okay, 25-footer to go. But I think it's breaking to the left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Ooh, continues to be good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
He says it's looking good. That's why I fucking miss it.
That's going to bring things down to 5 under par. And this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. Okay, this is to go to 14 under. A downhill putt here. Goes to the right as well, I think.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. All right, that putt will go. And a 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. This one may end up in the rough. Not sure, though.
What? Oh, got a bet.
And that one will sneak into that second cut of rough.
God. Terrible lie. Didn't even go.
This right here is beautiful.
Ow.
Nice shot. Another green in regulation.
Holy shit.
And 4 feet to go. And that drops in for bird number 8 on the scorecard. Great work. And 7 strokes off the lead after that hole. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Oh, that was spicy off the tee. Caught the down slope. Let's see how many more yards you get out of this one. All right, we'll take that. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. This one's heading a little bit to the left.
Whoa.
And this one is from way, way out. Looking good so far? Looking very good. It has to now. And it drops.
Right.
Well done. Fantastic putt. And let's roll some videotape on that one. That was interesting. Seven under par after that hole. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole.
$50.
Nice swing.
Right.
That'll do for the approach. Here's a putt from 19 feet. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. This one's looking decent.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I had a chance.
Here we go. This next one for par. And nice putt. Let's move on. Our current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. Okay, now we go over to the par 4 18th hole.
Okay.
Good job. And this shot's about 175 yards out.
76.
Well, that'll do for now. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left.
Nope.
Oh.
All right.
All right, let's put this in the hole and finish up
Those
this
didn't
round.
go over.
Okay, and today you've managed to drop that par putt on in there on the final hole. Good job. And at the end of this one, it's going to be 7 under par. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and we'll see you next time.
All right, now I got to do these other things. 4 more. Got to do 4 more career. Let's see. Quit. 4 more. Right? 1 more. Whoa. Crusher. Gotta go to that guy. Till he finish. Genesis Invitational. The Jalisco and the North Shore. Crusher. Where's this guy? Let's see. This is the Genesis. Final round. So check something here. This is okay. Still fucking out of stock. Fuck. Okay. All right. Final round.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Rivera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. As we join you for today's coverage, our featured player is currently in 6th place. Let's see if he can find some birdies out there and make a move.
Okay.
Let's get down to the first hole. That might be the best swing of the day. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
This is one you don't practice very often. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
From here, at least, it looks like this one's going to go to the right as it heads up that hill.
Wow, that had no chance. 11 feet to go.
Wow.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
While we have a
Side
moment,
pocket.
we want to show you the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 3rd. And now teeing off on this par 4.
God, did it again.
Not much good that we can say about that shot.
No.
This is pitching wedge on the way. Time now for the 3rd.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh my, almost in.
The par.
And the short par putt is good. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is currently in the tie for third place. The tee shot at 3.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
I think this one's coming in nicely. Oh, it's target practice right now. Look at that beauty. A tap-in birdie. You gotta love it. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Just a little bit off on that shot. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down.
Sorry, I need the
Magic with the short club. Let's see if he can save par.
closest to pin.
That one drops. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Get on that pin.
Well, that's beautifully judged. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
All right, clubbing up.
Quality shot, that one. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is for birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Here's one to walk away with a par. And the putt will go. How about the resilience on this hole?
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
And now teeing off on a par 4. I think he likes that one. This shot is about 170 yards. And currently leading the event by 1 stroke.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
On the green, that's always mission number one. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Moving along. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This is a 9-iron on the way. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. Henny is greenside.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Nope. That was close. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. This hole is a par 4.
He needs to take advantage of this here, Luke. Trailing the leader, and a good drive could set him up to close that gap. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Terrible.
This is dicey, to say the least.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Oh, got a bad kick right.
Fucking knew it.
The ball in the greenside bunker. Well, a big par save could mean a lot going forward. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader.
As we head now to the par 5 next.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Yeah.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
This putt
No
to move into a share of second place. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
This one's tracking. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Par 3, hole number 14.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Come on, get in the pin.
Needs to make a move soon. Well played there, pin high. He knows this is a big moment in this round.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
This one started out on a good line.
There we go.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
I like the looks of this. Moving on up. We've got a story brewing here.
Yes, we do. This player's just outside the top 5, looking for more.
What a beautiful leave right there. When you're playing from behind, you need to make putts like this.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, God.
Right on line, but just misses.
I did not read that right.
This one from 4 feet away.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
Wondering if it was nerves that came into the equation there, being just 1 off the lead.
62, 60. Get in the pin.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. A putt from 9 feet.
I really hope this one drops for him.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole.
Got him now.
Let's check out the 17th. It's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Here's a look at the ball in the fairway bunker. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt's going to go uphill, break left to right.
Oh. 6 feet to the cup. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
Man, I gotta fucking get a
We've
birdie
made our
here.
way to 18. He's tied at the top.
Otherwise, I'm going to sudden death.
Can we
Plus,
avoid the playoff? I'm not so sure.
Not a bad result right there. No time for nerves right now. This one has to be close, and then a birdie would get into a playoff.
fucked it up.
This is a 7-iron on the way. That's a missed green. Well, this is it right here. A huge chip to force a playoff. Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range. This putt for a 63. The putt drops, and that will do it for today.
Guess I didn't win. I fucking choked.
Well, Rich, we talked about the possibility of going back-to-back. It doesn't happen, but it was still a great fight.
No shame in finishing runner-up after coming off a victory last week. Unfortunately, back-to-back wins would have been a little sweeter, but still, great job.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy following all the action. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Second shot here on the first. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. He's standing over his third shot. Well, that's a golf shot. He'll be happy with that one. And a par putt awaits him. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Nicely done. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
A great birdie chance here.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we are at the third hole, a par 3. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Good sounding strike, that one.
Rose seems to have been pretty confident so far, perhaps even a bit smug. But after what this player has produced, she's looking a little nervous now.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. We've arrived at a par 4. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Club up. I like this play.
Putting for birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
This one has eyes for the hole. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
A long par 4 this hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Just needs this one to kick right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Now 8 shots back after that hole. The 6th is a par 4. That one's heading down Broadway. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Oh, this one's going to end up inside the range. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. How close was that to going in? 15 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
It's got a chance. What a putt that was. And that will take him to 5 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th hole is a par 3. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. No! So close. Just a short putt remaining here. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
How'd it go?
His second shot here. 5 shots off the lead.
Really cleaned up.
Yeah, like literally fix it.
I could put this away then?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened? Why'd you close it?
Take the shower.
This should play. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Currently 8 under overall. Here we are in front of a par 3. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Oh.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 11th. And this one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Ah.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Down to Henny.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
I'm not sure he selected the right club here. This one looks to be coming up short.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And he needs this to save par. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
That's disappointing. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Always difficult to get a gauge of the exact distance when playing uphill to the green.
50.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a good-looking shot there. This is what remains to get into 7th on the leaderboard. Always good to lead the bounce-back category. That's a good stat. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
From around 140 yards here. Just 3 strokes back. Oh, he's executed that superbly. If he can hold this, he'll move inside the top 5. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
And he's right in the thick of it. Needs to really make a move soon, though. 5 wins so far this season. Oh, I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
And what an amazing opportunity now to get it all square with this putt.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This should move pretty significantly left to right.
And that came out with some heat on it. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. And the putt drops, now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And this putt to move into a tie for first.
And could use it with only 2 holes remaining.
So close. 4 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Now at 11 under for the event. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
He's currently tied for first. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Well struck.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Ah.
This sand shot awaits. That is a touch of class from the bunker. Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Two more. Fitzpatrick. one more with this guy, and then Matt go the other guy. Yeah. I think that's Omar. It was a Claremont. I don't know. Oh, it's Greenmont.
Welcome, everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Thanks for joining us. Our coverage of the final round of the Northern Shore Open begins now. Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey. Thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course, as always, is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set time for the second shot into the first. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
He's in a share of third place. Here we are at the second tee. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh, that's a quality shot from out of the sand. That should set up an easy save. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
And that's an exceptional up and down from the greenside bunker.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Putting for birdie here. Currently 1 under for the event. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. This is his second shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Should find the green. Oh, tidy looking shot that. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Looking for another birdie here.
He's going along quite nicely in second place. Hole 5 is a par 3. Opting for the 9-iron. Great shot. An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Awesome stuff.
Second shot here on the 6th. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Good speed.
You know you want to. You know you want to.
Nice.
Oh, what a bonus. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot.
72.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And it's a one-stroke par far for our leader over the field. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
Going and going and going.
That should set up another chance. An opportunity for a birdie here.
Got a lucky bounce there.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Open.
Oh, I like the courage
What?
here, Rich,
Wow.
teeing after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Hole number 10 is a par 3.
Nope.
Opting for the 5-wood. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
3 feet to go here to the hole. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Tee shot is looking good here. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Starting this one to the left, and let's see if it comes back.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Getting tired.
The 12th hole is a par 4. Oh, that was flushed. He's setting up for his second shot. He leads the field by a stroke.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Sitting at -6. Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Now this is important. This for par.
And after that hole, our featured player leads by 1. Hole number 13, a par 3. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt's going down the hill and it's breaking left to right.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. They say drive for show, putt for dough, but that was plenty of show there.
Come back.
Needs this one to kick right. Putting for eagle here. This one might need to curl a long way back from the left. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
one might be in the rough, needs to hold.
Oh,
Yeah, this is lovely.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, I think this one's going to be going left to right.
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
with just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. From about 130 yards here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's about a 23-foot putt from here, guys.
Well, this looks pretty handy. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. He sits in first position. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Very crafty, that shot. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Welcome to the par 4 18th. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. That's well played. Pin high. He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. Like the look of this one. And with that, his round has come to a close.
All right, one more. Gotta switch players.
Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Last one.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
go to last guy. Manolo. Last one. Okay. Last one that you give me 5 then. 5 my career events.
.2k Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Bean. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. It's such a fun championship, this one. Love being here for it, and I'm glad you could join us as well.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
This ball's found its way into the sand. Henny, how's it lying?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Looks like that one left some meat on the bone, Beamer. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Ooh. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yes, par 5 is pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Oh, come on.
This now, his third shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guarantee of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Yeah, that was a safe play. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie.
Good looking putt. How good was that putt? sitting at 1 under after that hole.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. John, have you got a good read on this one?
He's got this one going down the hill and moving to the left. Let's see how he deals with it.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, what a putt. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
Look like this one's heading to the beach. And that's the line, the sand. Ooh, this might be hold. And that should secure the par on this one. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped. You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Now it's time to get the putter out. That's safely on the surface. And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
A birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Second shot here at the 10th. That's inside the house of opportunity. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. Now 5 strokes behind. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're threading it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Come on, baby. Come on. Lining up the birdie putt here. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
This is from miles away. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
On a good line.
This has got some intent.
Looking to knock it in. Oh, you did not.
Putting for par. Okay, let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
That's definitely left of the green.
Good shot there. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. That's 9 under par for the event.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Well holed. Let's move on. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, looking good right now, making some significant moves out there at the moment.
Ooh, this is gonna work.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Sitting at 10 under par for the event.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Attaboy, good shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This is pretty straight. Might move a little bit to the left.
A par putt awaits. Job done. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 4th. If you ought to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
Going with the 5-wood. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. And now this to move into a tie for 3rd place.
And with only 1 hole left, a must make.
Just 1 off the lead after that hole.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Okay, we're on the final hole here, and he's just 1 stroke off the lead. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. This is his 2nd shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Well, that'll work there. This putt is for a final score of 60. Well, this player will now wait nervously in the clubhouse for the rest of the field to finish. Currently tied for 1st.
And not a very good place to be sitting. You did your job, but now you have to wait and see what happens.
Here we go, Rich. It's time for some playoff action.
Playoffs. Who doesn't love a good playoff, Luke?
Well, it's going to take sudden death to decide this title. Let's go, Rich.
Oh, who doesn't love a good playoff?
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Luke, this player had a birdie on this hole in regulation. Can he make another one? Tweet, tweet.
Good looking shot, this. Well, this looks enticing here, Rich.
This is no time to lay up. Go ahead and pull out the big stick and get after it. This one is heading to a really not so good space. That dog will hunt.
7 feet to the cup. Don't you just love to see that? A big time putt at the right moment.
How about that putt to finish it off. Congratulations.
There we go.
Well, that'll put a smile on the dial, won't it, Rich? What an outstanding performance.
He's got to be happy it only took one hole to come out on top.
Well, that should do it, folks. Hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the dedicated, talented people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Got it done. Daily quest, 5 rounds. Let's look at pay rolls. Oh, bad birdie Sawyer ball. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That was a long one. Going overtime. Okay, that's it. That is all, folks. Good night. Tomorrow, final round of the society and my career warm-up, daily challenges. Good night. Rank tours maybe. Course show depends. What time I go on.